direct speech. So if someone else has said without quoting them directly, so you can say it is indirect speech. So, and you would find out the main rules and their uses for converting what? Direct speech into reported speech. Direct speech into reported speech. Let's see that the first rule you can find out is what? That is known as a change in pronouns, right? That is the most important thing. The first one is called as a change in pronoun. So how? Now when reporting speech, when you are reporting any speech, pronouns often need to be changed to reflect the shift from the original speaker to the reporter. I hope you know about the means of pronouns. Pronouns are the words that are used instead of nouns. Now look into this sentence where it is given with the direct speech. Now, like I told you, direct speech, what do we find out? We find out these inverted comma, right, or quoted, uh, and also comma. So let's look into it. It is stated, I am going to the market. Now it is the actual statement which is spoken by a lady. She said, what did she say? She said, I'm going to the market, right? And this is what known as a direct speech, because which is spoken by the girl directly. And in indirect speech, in reported speech, what do we say? She said that, right? She said that it is stated she was going to the market. Now here the pronoun I am become change into she, right? I become she, and you can see am is a verb which is changing into was going to, right? Now how did it happen? If you say that I'm going to the market, now who is going to the market? The person who spoke. She said she was going to the market. Now, in that case, it is known as a indirect speech, right? And this indirect speech, uh, omitting that inverted comma and a comma, right? And join two of the clauses. She said, and I'm going to the market into one sentence by saying that what? She said that she was going to the market. So the changes that you find out, she said, which is a past tense, right, will be kept. And I'm going to the market, and she said, both have been joined with the what called as a that clause, right? As it is a declarative sentence, right? So she said that. So I am going to the market, change into she, right? And am becomes was, right? She was going to the market, and rest of the things remain same. Now, this is what called as the first one. What did we do? Now we change pronouns. The second one is called as a change in tense, right? What do we do? Now we do the change in tense. Let's say that the how do we do the change in tense? Let's say it is stated when reporting speech, right? The tense usually shifts back one step in time, and that is known as a back shifting, right? So what is that back shifting? That called as a you move, or your sentence, tense of the sentence will move one step back. Let's say that if you say in present simple, in direct speech, I go, right? In past simple, he said he went, right? In present simple, if you find out, he said I go, right? He said he went, right? So in present continuous, it is stating that I am I'm going, right? In past continuous, so present continuous becomes past continuous. Present simple becomes past simple. So present continuous when changed into past continuous, it should be he said he was going. Now you can see that here the pronoun is changing, as well as the tense we also change. Why? Now because means if you say present continuous, change into past continuous. Similar to that, present perfect becomes past perfect by saying that I have gone, become he said he had gone, right? He said that he had gone. Now, if you talk about past simple, so past simple also stated with the what that called as a I went. In past simple, it becomes he said he had gone. Now, one step back shifting, right? So, I went is a simple past, and he had gone is called as a past perfect, right? Now, past continuous, I was going. So, when you say past continuous, I was going, so it will change into past perfect continuous by saying he said that he had been going. He said he had been going, or he said that he had been going, right? That is what nothing but called as a changing from simple present to simple past, present continuous to past continuous, present perfect to past perfect, simple past to past perfect, and past continuous to past perfect continuous. Likewise, if we look into the next, some exceptions are there. If the reporting verb is in the present or the reporting statement is a general truth, the tense does not change. If the reporting verb is in the present tense or the reporting statement, reporting verb means what? If you say that, means you're saying he said. If it is written that he says, right? So the reporting statement is a general truth. The tense does not change it, right? Let's look into this one, this example. You can say present reporting verb is what? He said, right? So he says, I am tired. Now, in that case, what happened? We need to find out the reporting verb is in a simple present. That's why the reported verb will be what? Means same in nature. Let's say that he said, he is tired. Now, here the tense is in a remain same. He says, who is tired? He is tired. So, similar to that, another exception is called as a general truth. The teacher said water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Now, in that case, it is a general or uh, you can say that scientific truth. So, in that case, the teacher said it is written in a past tense, but it should be changed with water. The teacher said that water boiled at 100 degrees centigrade, but it will not change. Why? Because it is a general truth or called as a scientific truth or universal truth will not change, right, by the reporting verb, right? Whether the reporting verb is in a simple past or called as a simple present or called as a means past perfect. So you won't find out that the reported verb will not change into any tense, right? The next one is called as a change in time expression. When we talk about change in time expressions, what do we find out? Time expressions often need to be adjusted to reflect the time of the reported speech. Time expressions often need to adjust it to reflect the time of the reported speech. Let's say that in direct speech, if you say today, right, so that will change into indirect speech as a that day. Today becomes that day. Tomorrow becomes the next day or the following day. Yesterday becomes the previous day or the day before. And if you are saying now, then it will change into then. Now change into then. And if you talk about this, this will change into that. These will change into those. Here will be changing from there, or here will change to that, there, and ago will change into before. Like, let's say that some examples, if you look here, in direct speech, it is stated, she said, I will meet you tomorrow, right? So in that case, is she said reporting verb is in a past tense, right? So simple past tense. In that case, I will meet you tomorrow. It is not a general truth or universal truth. Then it will change into what? She said that she said that what uh, she would meet she would meet me the you can say that the next day she would meet me the next day, right? In that case, look into it. She said that she would meet me the next day, isn't it? Now that is what called as a, as it is in a past tense. So we need to observe that whether the reporting reported verb is in a present tense or a past tense or future tense. So on the basis of that, we will change that into this particular tense. She said that she would meet me the next day. Right. So like that, if you talk about another part is that that's called as a change in models. Right. Certain modal verbs also change when converting from direct to reported speech. Let's say if you say will change it to would, can change to could, shall change to should, may change to might. But if your condition is what? If your reporting verb is in a past tense, then only. Right. Now look into some examples. Direct speech. I can swim, he said. So reported speech would be what? He said that he could swim. Now you can say that I can swim, he said. So he said is in a past tense. So that's why we need to change this I can swim into past tense. So this is a reporting verb and this is reported verb, right? So in that case, he said and that is a joining one. Right? So he said that what? Now I become he and can become could and swim remains same. He could swim. He said that he could swim. Right? Now, next is called as a, these are the things that you find out which are known as a adjective sentence or declarative sentence. So we all know that adjective or declarative sentence is what? The sentence which is given as a statement. Now, if you go for the reporting questions, so there are sentences which are also question or interrogative. When reporting question, the word order changes to that of a statement and the question mark is omitted. That happens in a direct or indirect speech. And we generally use what? If or whether is used if you have a question which only asks a yes or no question. Let's say that yes or no questions are given. In direct speech, you have been asked a question. He asked, are you coming? So you will answer what? Yes or no? Right. In that case, the same sentence, if you convert into reported speech or indirect speech, you will be answered like what? He asked if I was coming. Right. Now, in that case, it is nothing but using with means he asked, which is a past tense, and I was coming, which was nothing but a given with the if clause. If is nothing but a conditional one, and if is joining between he asked and I was coming. So if it's used instead of what? Instead of that clause. Instead of that clause, right? Instead of that clause. So similar to that, if you talk about double H questions, like in direct speech, if you say, where are you going? She asked. So in indirect speech, it would be what? She asked, right, where I was going. Now you can see that where are you going? It's a question. So therefore it is asked, right? It is given asked. And you write what? Means where. Where is generally takes the place of this or that, which is generally using two of the clauses. Now where is using in place of that to join, right? So if you say she asked what? Now where are you going? So where are you going is a question and it's a doublet word. So therefore we need to write she asked where I was going, and no question mark will be given when you change that into indirect speech, right? Another one is called as a reporting command. So we find out means general statement, universal statement, declarative sentence, and we also find out questionable. Questionable in which we talk about yes or no or doublet words. Now, if you look into next one, that is called as a reporting commands and request. What is it? Reporting commands and request. Let's say that for commands, we use what? Tell. For commands, what do we use? We use tell, followed by infinitive form of the verb. Now, what is infinitive? Now, we talk about infinitive is called as a 2 plus verb 1. 2 plus verb 1. It means to do, to watch, to see, to meet, right? So, for commands, we use tell, followed by the infinitive form of the verb. Like for request, use ask, right, followed by the infinitive form of the verb. Let's say that direct speech it is given. She said, close the door. So in reported speech, what it would be? She told me to close the door. Please to understand that means she said close the door. She said somebody, but somebody is not given. So in that case, what we supposed to do? We supposed to put the I or uh, me as the object, right? Or me as the person after told. She told whom? She told me. She told what? To close the door, right? So in that case, you can see it is in a past tense. So therefore, said changed to told if it is a command. Now, if it is a request, then what will happen? It is stated uh, in direct speech. It is stated that please open the window. He said, please open the window. He said. Reported speech becomes so. Please open the window. It's a request, right? So in that case, I can say he requested me to open the window, or I can write he asked me to open the window, right? Now this is called as a request. So beside it tells about command or request, we also find out reporting suggestions. When we talk about reporting suggestions, what do we find out? We use suggest and followed by a gerund or that clause. Followed by a gerund. Gerund means what? That called as a verb plus ing form. Verb plus ing form. Or we can use that clause. Let's look at the example. In direct speech, it is stated, let's go to the park, she said. Let's go to the park, she said. Now, in that case, we need to use a suggest. We can say, she suggests going to the park. Now, going is a what? Now, it is a gerund, right? She suggested going to the park. Or you can say, she suggested that we go to the park, right? So that is what is nothing but called as means reporting suggestion. Similar to that, if you observe what means certain summing of the idea by stating that we use of reported speech, right? Where do we use reported speech? We use reported speech when we talk about narrative writing. So, reported speech is often used in stories, articles, and reports to express what someone has said without using direct quotes, right? So, generally, reported speech is used with narrative writing, right? So, second, we use also reported speech in the formal communication. In business and academic writing, reported speech is used to refer to someone's words in a formal and concise manner, right? Third, everyday conversation. We also use reported speech in everyday conversation. Reported speech is commonly used in daily conversation when sharing information about what others have said, right? So, by following these rules, you can accurately convert direct speech into reported speech and making sure clarity and correctness in communication, right? Now, here we have one of the example. You can see there is a story which is written in a direct speech. We will convert that into indirect speech. Now, it is given as a what? A surprise birthday party. Now here you can see that the quote is given, right? And you can see, hey Alex, how are you? Asked Sarah. So spotting her friends across the school courtyard. So it is stated, I'm good, Sarah. Just a bit tired from all the homework. Alex with a sigh replied. Right. Now, you also find out, let's read the whole story. Same year. But guess what? It is almost Lily's birthday. Now you can see that means the quote is given. We should do something special. Sarah suggested excitedly. Oh, again you find out quote direct speech. Oh, that's right. What do you have in mind? Alex asks, his interest piqued. So again, quote started another direct speech. I was thinking we could throw her a surprise party. We could invite all our friends and have it at the park, Sarah said, her eyes sparkling with excitement. Right. So that sounds awesome. Do you need any help planning it? Alex offered eagerly. Right. So, yes, definitely. We need to make a guest list, decide on the decoration, and figure out the food. Sarah listed out. Great. I will take care of the decoration. Another direct speech. I can make some banners and get some balloons. Alex said confidently. Perfect. I will handle the guest list and send out the invitation. And for the food, we can ask everyone to bring something, Sarah suggested. So, sounds like a plan, right? Sounds like a plan. Let's meet. Let's meet at my place tomorrow to finalize everything, Alex proposed. So, see you then, Alex. This is going to be so much fun, Sarah said, waving goodbye. Right. The next day, Alex and Sarah met at Alex's house. Okay, so I have made the guest list, Sarah said, showing Alex the names. Right. And I have already sent out the invitation. Everyone is super excited. So, again, awesome. Check out these banners I made, Alex said, putting out colorful banners with Happy Birthday Lily written on them. Wow, Alex, these look amazing. Lily is going to love it, Sarah exclaimed. I hope so. Did you talk to her parents about the party? Alex asked. Yes, they are on board. They even offered to bring a cake, Sarah replied. Great, then we are all set. Let's just make sure we keep it a secret until Saturday, Alex reminded. Right. Now you find out the story is something like a bigger one, but what we supposed to do, we supposed to change that into passive, indirect speech. On Saturday, the park was filled with decoration and excited friends waiting to surprise Lily. Shh, she is coming, whispered Sarah as she saw Lily approaching with her parents. So, surprise, everyone shouted as Lily reached the park. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thank you so much, everyone, Lily exclaimed, her eyes wide with the joy. So, we are glad you like it. We are glad you like it, Lily. Happy birthday, Alex and Sarah said together. This is the best birthday ever, Lily said, hugging her friends tightly. And so, the birthday party was a huge success filled with laughter, fun, and unforgettable memories. Now, if you observe that the story is written by the character called Alex, Sarah, and other characters, but they have spoken whatever which are written in a inverted comma. Right. Now let's look into the indirect speech of it. Now you can see that the indirect speech which is used here, what does it say? Sarah spotted her friends Alex across the school courtyard and asked him, now see that, and asked him how he was doing. So Alex replied, Alex replied that he was good, but a bit tired from all the homework. Sarah agreed and mentioned that it was almost Lily's birthday, suggesting they should do something special. Alex, showing interest, asked what she had in mind. Now you can see that how it is written in indirect speech. Sarah proposed throwing Lily a surprise party, inviting all her friends and having it at the park. Alex thought it was a great idea and offered to help with the planning. Now, do you see the tense and the kind of order of the sentence? Sarah listed out the tasks they needed to handle, making a guest list, deciding on the decorations, and figuring out the food. Alex confidently said he would take care of the decorations, including making banners and getting balloons. Sarah said she would handle the guest list and send out invitations, also suggesting that everyone could bring something for the food. So they agreed to meet at Alex's place the next day to finalize everything. Sarah expressed her Sarah expressed her excitement about the party and they separated or they parted ways. So the next day, Sarah and Alex met at Alex's house. Right. Sarah showed Alex the list she had made and mentioned that she had already sent out the invitations. Adding that everyone was excited, Alex showed her colorful banner she had made with Happy Birthday Lily. Written on them, Sarah was impressed and said that Lily would love them. So Alex asked if Sarah had talked to Lily's parents and about the party, and Sarah confirmed that they were on board and even offered to bring a cake. Alex felt they were all set and reminded Sarah to keep the party a secret until Saturday. Now, all are written in a past tense. On Saturday, the park was filled with decorations and excited friends waiting to surprise Lily. Sarah noticed Lily approaching with her parents and signaled everyone to be quiet. When Lily reached the park, everyone shouted, "Surprise!" Lily exclaimed that it was amazing and thanked everyone. Alex and Sarah, speaking together, they said they were glad she liked it and wished her a happy birthday. Lily hugged her friends tightly and said it was the best birthday ever. And so the surprise birthday party was a huge success filled with laughter, fun, and unforgettable memory. Did you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now it's your turn. What do you do? You can find out the question which is given in a form of passage. What's your job? Uh, Take a screenshot of it, or what do? I give you the screenshot of it, and your job is to change this direct speech into indirect speech. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
We have already discussed the how we change direct speech into indirect speech. Now you're done to correct this direct speech into indirect speech. So I'll do one thing. I'll take the screenshot of it.